Hey guys, it's Inca 4x4, and I know I'm a mess, but I'm going to show you. We just laser engraved a new Bronco logo into our custom aluminum platform. We did like a wood platform before, but if you want to check this video out, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We do a little pass through so you can access all your gear here. We use a new X tool to engrave the Bronco logo in there, and then we also use rivets to secure the fridge here so it slides perfect. So if you're looking for a solution for your Bronco 4Runner Wrangler, check out this video and maybe this will give you a good idea. All right guys, so here in the shop I have a Bronco, and basically this customer, we did their rack. They did this like quick release rack with the iCamper Deluxe, and so the customer, he got an ice cold fridge, he got the slide, and he had a trip coming out, so we did this like platform for him, and we just did little like cutouts so he can like reach in, because you have all this storage underneath here, so you can still put stuff underneath here because this actually goes a good bit in there. So we did this for him. He likes the position of the fridge. The only thing is he wants to do this out of aluminum. So what we're actually going to do is we have the original base to this Bronco. Here it is. And then I also have some 606 aluminum. Forget the gauge that it is, but it's pretty thick. It doesn't like bend easily. But we're going to do the same thing out of aluminum. And then the other thing he kind of wants us to look at is also maybe doing like a shelf. So what I was thinking was just like doing like some little tabs here. And then that way he can like put a shelf up there when he needs it. And then when he doesn't, we can take it out. And because I've seen him, he'll come here and show me his Bronco. And he won't have the fridge in there, so I think sometimes he doesn't need this like fully empty. So let's get started into this project. First part here will be removing the fridge. We also got a laser engraver, and I'll kind of show you it. It's pretty cool, and we got like a 3D printer. So like my wife, she was making this assault koozie, and we also, my laser printer's inside, but maybe you can see that a little bit, or like our logo right there. So we'll be bringing that to shows. It's like a portable one, so we can engrave stuff. So let's get into this. I'm gonna set you somewhere on a time lapse while I take this out, and then we'll keep going from there. Alright, so basically I took the platform that we made and then I used it to basically mark out kind of where the corners need to be cut. This I bought from from Metal Supermarkets of America. They're across the United States. You can find one local to you, and like they sell all types of different metals. And the one that I have here in Atlanta actually has like a laser machine. So if you tell them a size, like they'll cut it specifically to that size. So all I got to do is now cut these trims, and I'm just going to use a grinder and put some ear protection on, and then we'll place it in there, kind of make a template. Instead of having the two latches, he just wants one door to access the inside here of the Bronco. So we're just going to do like one door to access all this here. And then, yeah, we're going to I have some nut inserts. We're going to try to use some nut inserts to like put some bolts in there, so that way we can put the fridge slide in here, and then it'll have a nut insert to where you just screw in. I'm thinking that maybe I'm gonna have to put some padding because it's going to be bolted in the corners, and I feel like it might vibrate a little bit, but we'll see when we get there. All right, so we cut this out here, and it fits pretty good. Actually, there's like a slight vibration, but we didn't cut out the holes to drill anything through yet, so um, I'm going to do that next, and then we'll make sure we can bolt it down, and then we'll need to figure out how we do this little cutout here, so that way it can open and you can get into the items there. All right, so we got the holes lined up with the original bolts that go here. There is like a little tab for you to like hook onto, so I have to find the other holes so that way we can use those. And then the other thing is we have to cut this out here. I have to figure out how big of a hole I want to make through here because this here, it like does bend a little bit, so I don't. If I make it too big, I feel like it's gonna be, it's gonna need like a lip or something for it to sit in. So we'll have to figure that out. All right, so here is the plate so far. We got the inserts over here, and then we got so that's where like the slide will mount to. I'm going to test fit it again. I think we have to drill out that hole a little bit bigger in the corner. So the slide mount's actually going to bolt into the factory mounts one, and then it'll have another 4 locations to mount there. So I think it's going to be super strong. The only other thing that we're running into is like we need to make like a lip in order for it to sit up like higher. So I have an idea for that. And then we have to make this cutout here, which is the next part. So I don't want to make it too big because then I don't know, I feel like it's going to be like a little flimsy. But we'll see what we do. So that way they can like access to all this space in here. And then the customer didn't ask for it today, but I'm still thinking of an idea to add like tabs here, so that way they can like put a platform up here, whatever they want to use it. All right, so now we have the inserts in here. We made sure that everything fits well. The next part we're going to do is we're going to cut this out here so we can make a little opening for to access the stuff in here. So that's the next thing we're going to do. And then, yeah, we'll just keep moving with the project. All right, so this is day 2, and we pretty much have it built. We have the nut inserts in there. We have these like little risers here, so that way it's like a little bit more flat. And then I painted this side because, and this is underneath, so I'm kind of testing. The problem, we want to engrave like a Bronco logo. So I'm going to test the underside. The problem with engraving aluminum, from what I heard, is that it's a very shiny material. And so shiny materials like require like a higher grade laser. So I don't know if this will do it, but we'll try it. and then also paint it, because that'll definitely work. If we paint it, wait till it dries, and then laser off the paint, like you'll be able to see the aluminum underneath. The only problem with that is, since it is like the back of the here, the trunk, he's going to be sliding things in and out, and I feel like you probably won't be able to. It'll just scratch off like all the paint. So I don't know how long term that is. Maybe if it was powder coated and then we lasered it, maybe. But let's see what this does, and I'll bring you right back in as soon as I get this laser set up, and we'll do some test lasers. All right, so here we are in the X Tools setup here, and I just got like the Bronco logo. They have a vectorizing, I guess, like AI assist or something like that, and it I guess you have like credits, and they let you use it. Save. So we're gonna test to see how this does here. I'm gonna do it over here. My only other concern that I've heard is, like, since this is can reflect back to the laser, I heard it somewhere where it could damage the laser. If it's at an angle, it's not likely to do that. And then I'm still trying to learn about the blue light, infrared light. But what I've noticed is the blue light is like more powerful than the infrared light isn't. So we'll shoot it at like 35. Let's see. Score. Let's see what score does. We'll shoot it at. So that's not really doing anything. Well, I could see it a little bit, but it's like not at all. I started off at the 35 just to see what it does. So this is like, it's portable. It's working well with the tumblers, like plastics. So it's perfect for shows for what I'm going to use it. We did our logo on like the Iceco handle. But for something like this, just from what I've heard, the aluminum, it's only got like 13 seconds. I'm going to do, this was like the score. I'm going to do the engrave, and I'm going to do it at like the full wattage and see what it does. Let's see, score. So we'll do engrave. We'll shoot it up to like the max. And then let's see. So this is 10 minutes. Also not really noticing anything. Yeah, so it's not really. I'm gonna cancel that. And we'll try it now. Instead of the blue light, we'll try the infrared. Now the infrared is making, you actually can see the logo, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it's coming out here. Now this time you actually can see it. So it's weird because on the tumblers, when I do the infrared, it won't cut the material away. And it doesn't seem as powerful, but this may be like marking it, so we'll see when it's done. But basically, we're just going to give it a nice little touch, so when it's in here, it kind of looks a little bit more OEM. And I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. But you can see a little bit that it's actually, may be hard on camera, it's actually marking it. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And it looks like it's an 8-minute, like it was like a 10-minute job. All right, so here's the Bronco logo. So there's definitely no like texture to it, but it doesn't like scratch off or anything. So it's very faint. The other side we kind of like scuffed up. So I wonder how it's gonna come out. So it's like a little touch, but it's really not. You know, obviously this is like a little laser. So we'll test it out. All right, so here I did a second pass to this with the UV option. So we're gonna clean everything out. He does have like a jack underneath here that's like, I don't think you need to undo a tab. I'm gonna look at it and maybe I undo that tab because there's gonna be no way to really get to it if he leaves it like that. And then we'll bolt everything up and I'll show you the fridge and how everything came out. All right, guys, so we're all done here. The slide came out perfect with the nut inserts. So that came out really nice. The little tab here to get underneath and get to some of your other accessories came out nice.